sounds bad. And we'll start with the Cleveland Browns, who have the top overall pick in the draft for the second straight year. Head coach Hugh Jackson didn't rule out the possibility that his team will ultimately decide on who they'll take with that top pick until the day of the draft.
When do you think you as an organization would make that decision about who you are going to take at number one?
It might be the day of the draft, knowing how we go about it. You know, John said it, and he does. He goes dark. You know, sometimes it's hard for me to catch him too. But, no, we'll sit there and really have a great conversation at some point in time about what we think is best. I think it's a little early, but I know we will. But I know, John, he's going to take every minute to make sure that we get this right.
Well, there you go. I mean, you know, a lot of smoke screens these days, but I'll ask you, Diana, sounds good, sounds bad that Cleveland would wait so late?
I think smoke screen's the right word for what they're trying to do there, but I do think it sounds bad. I mean, we've heard from GMs and owners in the past saying that, you know, they do their homework, they wait to the day before, 2 days before, but to not know when you have the number one overall the day of, that just sounds like you don't have a plan, even though I think the intention there is to just say that they're going to do as much homework as they possibly can up until that final hour.
Who are they smoke screening from?
Yeah, I mean, you have the first pick. You're all good here.
They don't want to show their hand to affect their other pick.
They've been watching the Jets and the 6 and 7 guys.
So that they could move up from the 6th spot. Anyway, former UCLA head coach Jim Mora recruited Josh Rosen. He had a front row seat to his time as the Bruins quarterback for the past 3 years. But Mora says if he were advising said Browns on whom to take with the first overall pick, he wouldn't go with Rosen, but in fact, Sam Darnold.
Because of fit, I would take Sam Darnold if I were the Cleveland Browns. You know, I think that that blue-collar, gritty attitude, I think his teammates will love him. I think the city will love him. He'll say the right things. He'll come in and he'll represent well. I think he kind of represents what Cleveland is. And then if I was one of the New York teams, I'd take Josh like that. I think they're both going to be great pros.
There was certainly some clarification there, but he's getting beaten up for this one. Sounds good, sounds bad.
It sounds bad. That's why he's getting beat up for it. It sounds bad. Listen, when asked about what he likes to do in his free time, Sam Darnold will say, I like going to the beach. I like doing yoga. That's not gritty Cleveland, okay? They have the dog pound, not the downward facing dog. Okay? They don't have beaches in Cleveland. They maybe have some waterfront. Really. Like what he's saying doesn't even really.
They have yoga in Cleveland also.
Not only is it a shot at Josh Rosen, it doesn't even make sense about Sam Darnold. It's not accurately describing Sam Darnold.
It's a shot at New York too. Calling him
and I think ultimately what it is it's a coach that was fired saying, hey, this isn't the best prospect since Andrew Luck. There's a reason Chip Kelly's now UCLA's head coach. And so it's protecting himself.
Yeah, but...
How am I mean? I didn't he got fired.
I'm going to have to side with Tim on this. I don't know if it's mean or just truthful. I mean, there's a little bit of truth to that.
Yeah, but he's going to have a hard time. If he wants to go back to coaching college, imagine if you want to play where he's going to coach. I would pull that quote
Maybe he was trying to get Josh Rosen to New York.
Oh, he was saving him from Cleveland.
That's what it was. Good theory.
You never know.
Speaking of New York, how about this? The Giants own the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and although they seem committed to Eli Manning right now, we do know he cannot play forever. So heavy speculation has the Giants taking a quarterback early in next month's draft. On that, here's GM Dave Gettleman.
You think about quarterbacks. Does he make the area the area code we're picking in? Does he make everybody else better? Is he the guy? Can he do what Eli did? 2 minutes left in the Super Bowl, and he takes that team down the field. Boop. And you've got to be able to picture that. This is the second pick of the draft. We really have to picture this guy putting on a gold jacket.
Before you say anything, if it sounds good, sounds bad, everything he says sounds good with that accent.
Quarterback.
Quarterback. I can't. Is he from Boston?
Where is he from?
He's from
Western Massachusetts.
Yeah. I can't get enough of it. So anyway, having said that,
listen, it sounds good. That's his quarterback, Eli Manning. Dave Gettleman
throwing his hat in that ring.
Eli Manning, and he's given him reason to love him. He's got a Super Bowl ring, at least one, because of him. And so, for that reason, I know people are saying the Giants are going to go quarterback. But when I listen to Dave Gettleman, I say they are not going quarterback number 2 overall. They're taking Bradley Chubb or they're getting a running back.
Saquon Barkley.
And that's it, yes.
Yeah, I mean, they have made no bones about it. Yeah,
We can,
I know. I love that.
We can put together like a rip of sound effects that he's made.
He's excellent.
He is.
Excellent. I like listening to him.
When we play this game, he gets the automatic sounds good, at least to start.
Yes.
And then just because of the way he says it.
Quarterback.
Coming up, quarterback. Coming up, defensive end Calais Campbell will join NFL Live. He'll talk everything Jaguars, as well as that new duo in Los Angeles. That D-line. Don't go anywhere.